That's right. They should last your whole life.
They should last longer than you.
Yeah, longer than you,
unless
you break them, like you said.
All right. Hey, let's talk about already 300 sets gone. We're also talking at retail. This is over $49 for a set of 3. We're doing a set of 3 for $25.48. And tonight, easy pay.
Oh, wow.
4 easy payments of $6.37. Now, talk to us about what this is and how it works.
Yeah, David, so first of all, with Sharp Shark, what I love about it after 20 years in the business, it's the easiest, safest, most effective sharpener I've seen. And you know what I love? Tungsten carbide grooves take all the guesswork out. They create that perfect edge, which is harder than the steel on your blade, but then this patented suction cup design, which allows you to put it on any smooth countertop, just like this, David, okay? And when you engage this clasp, it secures it to the countertop, so now it won't move. And that is really important for safety, so you don't have to put your hand near the blade like this. And then you can take any knife, a large chef's knife, a small paring knife, pull it in one direction, and you do not have to push hard, David. There's an arrow that tells you what direction. And this easy and this fast, you can take any knife in your drawer, straight edge or serrated, and make it like brand new. And you see the edge, how it's glistening? That's when you know a knife is sharp.
Exactly. And what you're also going to love is that you can go into that drawer and get all those old knives out that really got relegated to a drawer because you couldn't bear to part with them because you paid a lot of money for them, but they're too dull to use. Now you can breathe new life into those old knives and take this old chef's knife and cut something as delicate as a tomato and do it beautifully.
That's right.
All right, let's go through our color choices. This is our basic color grouping. Most popular, and you're going to get gift boxes with each of the 3 that come in your set. This gives you that beautiful candy apple red, the blue, and the green with their matching boxes. This is basics. Then I have it for you in metal. This gives you gunmetal, gold, and silver. And now most limited is pastels. And down below I've got lavender, blue, and mint. This is our most limited choice. Remember, these are very special, but Easy Pay goes away end of day. They're customer top rated. These are amazing little knife sharpeners, and they do the job right the first time.
My favorite thing to give people as a gift or just to, hey, you got to try this, because people come back to me and say, I could not believe how easy it was to get knives sharp again, and they didn't realize how dull their knives were.
Right.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually do something you wouldn't do at home. We're going to intentionally dull a knife. We're going to take the classic steel that a lot of people get that they don't know how to use in the kitchen to get the right angle. We're going to run it the wrong way. So this is like a metal pipe, imagine. I'm running this knife the wrong way. I'm running it against the steel. So what is that doing? It's flattening out this blade. To show you how dull this knife is, David, we're going to try to cut something as simple as a sponge. Now, you just said a sharp knife is a safe knife. When you have a dull knife, look at my knuckles. I am pushing with pressure and I'm sliding. When you do this, you could slip and cut yourself. I cannot even get through the sponge. So this is a knife that you will probably throw away or throw in the drawer and never use.
Sure.
Now when you can go to your Sharp Shark, again, it's secure to the countertop, so it's not going to move. I don't have to put my hand near the blade, and I'm going to pull this through those tungsten carbide grooves. And watch what happens when I do this. See those little metal shavings? Those metal shavings are actually recreating the edge of the knife. The angle of the knife is what makes it sharp. So those tungsten carbide grooves are at that right angle. So that knife that was incredibly dull moments ago is starting to become sharp. And in about 6 or 8 passes, I can really start to feel the edge come back. So this knife that a moment ago could not go through the sponge,
right.
I want you to take a look at this, David, okay? This was a knife that was useless a moment. Take a look at this. I mean, it's like the knife is brand new, out of the box, sharp again. So a useless knife to like a brand new edge.
Talk to me about serrated knives.
Yes, let's do it.
Serrated knives, meat cleavers, santokus, pocket knives.
Pocket knives. So here's the great thing. A lot of sharpeners can only do straight edge. You can do serrated. And here's a really important tip, David. You do not have to press hard. It's a gentle glide, and you'll feel the tungsten carbide grooves actually grab the blade. There's a little arrow on the top that tells you which direction, because it's important that you only pull it in that one direction. And in a matter of, like, again, 4 to 6 to 8 strokes, depending on how dull the knife is, take a look at the edge. You see how it's glistening? That's that razor edge, so you know it's like brand new. And again, when you go to the kitchen, it cuts like it was the day it was out of the box.
Exactly. So we're able to do all this for you today at a fantastic price. 1,200 of these are now gone, reminding you also that they all come with their individual gift boxes. However, that Easy Pay will expire at end of day today. Do you have a Sentoku knife? Do you have a Mezzaluna? Do you have a food processor blade?
And Dave, think
now, this is something something we wouldn't have thought about.
Think about it. If you had a traditional knife sharpener, you actually have to hold those with your hand.
Sure.
But because of that patented suction cup design, it stays secure for you. You don't have to hold it. So I can take those processor blades and, again, secure it with 2 hands and hold them. So now those processor blades, instead of chopping and cutting like they did when they're new, when they're dull, they start to mash the food. You can restore that edge, because every edge in your kitchen that does cutting or chopping is going to get dull. But now these serrated processor blades, and you can see how old these are, they're like brand new. They're razor sharp again.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Now let me take you through color choices again, beginning with basics.
Sure.
And 1,500 are now gone in this presentation. Now, here's your basics choice. You're going to receive red, blue, and green, all with their matching gift boxes. Then in the middle, I've got metal. This is going to be gunmetal, gold, and silver. And then finally, most limited, the pastels. Only 2,500 of the pastels to go around, and everyone's utilizing that Easy Pay tonight. 4 easy payments of $6 and change, and then, of course, customer top rated. We talked about a meat cleaver.
A meat cleaver. And again, don't be fooled by the size of Sharp Shark. It's so compact, so it takes up no space, but it is so powerful. Those tungsten carbide grooves, this is a heavy meat cleaver. And again, if you can really see it, you see those little metal shavings, they're coming off the blade? That's recreating the angle. You see it right there? Oh, that's a great shot. You can see, now don't put your hand near the knife here, but you can see those little, there we go. You can see those little shavings. I don't know if they can catch it right there. I'm going to pull it through. And that, is creating that angle again. And you got to know, these steel knives are hard. That tungsten carbide, see how now that's nice and shiny? That is now sharp like a razor. It's like somebody just gave you a brand new knife. I always say when you give somebody a Sharp Shark, it's like giving them a brand new set of knives. Here's another knife, David, okay? This is the least expensive, oldest, most beat up knife I could find.
Right.
I mean, this was probably a $3 knife in the store. But again, when you have Sharp Shark, you can create a razor's edge, okay? Just like it was the professional that did it. And you don't have to press hard. You don't have to pull it very fast. It's just a gentle glide. And this knife now, which again looks like a dollar store knife, take a look at this, okay? This is a tomato, okay? I want you to take a look at this, David. Watch how this glides, and I mean glides. It looks like a razor blade going through the food. Every single knife in your drawer can be this sharp again when you have the Sharp Shark.
And if it should ever lose its edge, it's a few passes back through the Sharp Shark, and it's doing its job. You're giving the gift of everyone's knives back to them, all of their knives. Now, the only thing this does not work on is scissors.
Correct.
So I think that's important to know. It works on everything but scissors.
That's right.
So that's going to be fine. You do get a set of 3 of these. Real quickly, I'll tell you, we have the basics, the red, the blue, the green. This is metal, where you get that beautiful gray, silver, and gold. And then we have it for you in pastels. And in the pastels, it's the lavender, the blue, and the green. 3,000 gone in this presentation. Let's say hello to Kathleen in Pennsylvania. Hi, Kathleen. Good evening.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to have you with us tonight. What do you think of the Sharp Shark?
I'm telling you, I've been waiting for something to do my knives because I haven't done them in a long time. But which really amazed me was about the food processor blades.
Yes.
That, like mine desperately need to be done. And it just seems to look like a very good product.
Well, I think you're going to be thrilled. And the good news is you'll have 1 for yourself and 2 for gifts.
That's right.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So, Kathleen, I'll tell you, if you go through your kitchen, you probably have a drawer, as most of us do, where you send the old dull knives to get them out of your way because you can't bear to throw them away, but at the same time you can't use them because they're just not sharp enough. Go into that drawer, get all those out, breathe new life into those knives. You bought them for a reason, so why not go ahead and get them sharp again, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. Well,
Thank you,
Kathleen, we're
Kathleen.
thrilled you're watching tonight. Stay tuned. We've got another hour and 54 minutes together, okay?
Okay. Will you be having any pots or pans on this program?
I don't think so tonight, but here's the good news, Kathleen. All of our pots and pan sets on QVC.com are on Easy Pay until end of day today, and that means all sets will be 4 pay or better until end of day, so you might want to go check out QVC.com.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Kathleen.
Nice to meet you today.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So 4,000 gone in this presentation. Everyone's loving that Easy Pay, but the Easy Pay will go away end of day. So don't miss that.
And David, I love it. So this is a small paring knife. So it doesn't matter how small or large the knife is. It's still going to give you that razor's edge. Do you need to do a color tour? Yep.
We have basics.
Yep.
We have metal. And if you want the pastels, only 2,200 left to go around. I have a trivia question for you,
Trivia.
sir.
Uh-oh.
So, we are celebrating holiday entertaining today on QVC.
Okay.
Exactly how many days are there until Christmas?
Will you give me how many days until Christmas?
I'm not giving you choices, you just have to guess.
No, okay. So we've got, what's today? The 8th? We got 47?
47! Yes! That's
Woo!
quick math.
Did my ears start smoking there?
Something started smoking there. I don't know. Good job, buddy.
All right.
Nice to have you back. All right, that is going to wrap up our Sharp Shark. But do you know we have coming up from St. Clair?
Ooh.
We have a one day only, and it's in sides, and it's 4 pounds of mac and cheese. It's 2 pounds of cornbread dressing, 2 pounds